I am keeping trying in last 4 years. Countless ways to activate. Every webinar is a way, is a different approach. And you can see there are countless, innumerable ways to approach the divine. If you become fully Jagrata, you will see you can be bombarded from all areas to get connected. Your approach should be there. For that, your concepts must go. Otherwise, very difficult. When you're concept free, you will get bombarded. Any way, any direction you look, you will see a method. Any thought you think, you will see grace in it. Any direction you put your awareness, something will open up. But if we have to become conceptless, completely empty, not dependent on anything, not dependent on any videos, any books, any gurus, any paths, any religions, any philosophies, any teachings. Because if these things are there, it is clutter. It's all kachada. You might call it very great, but it is nothing but clutter. These are called concepts. They are broken into your imaginations. यही सब टुकड़े टुकड़े बन के आपके imagination बनते हैं. And you will remain in imaginations. You will open some YouTube video and you will start imagining things. Somebody is talking something there, you will keep imagining. Check it out. All the YouTube videos that you see, all the books that you open and see, it is only creating more concepts in your head. अटक रहे हो आप. मैं खाली करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, आप नए नए डालते रहते हो आइडियाज. Because there is a restlessness. You think if I see more videos, if I read more books, if I see more shastras, something will happen. Till now it has not happened. Why? How it is going to happen now? That will clutter you. You have to be free. Throw it away, all everything. Throw and be available here. Just be aware of what's happening in your body. That's it. That's the jnana. Brahma Gyan sab idhar hi hai. It's all happening, but we are not paying attention to what's happening. I'm not watching my breath. I'm not watching my movements. I'm not seeing my circulation. I'm not understanding my secretions. I'm not paying attention to what my thoughts are doing, what the sensations in my body, emotions in my body. I am busy gathering jnana from outside. ये मिथ्या है. इससे कुछ नहीं होने वाला. ज्ञान भी if you're taking from outside also, there is a way to grasp it. As I told you, words में नहीं है. Words, कुछ शब्द, one line also, whoever is talking on any video, they should be able to catch your attention. So apt that you close and you are now meditative state. फिर अपने आप हो जाता है whatever happening. But if you are not going into that state, you are only keeping your ears open and your buddhi, this not even buddhi, your mind, brain is working. You are listening, panchindriya full active, and your brain full active, mind full active. माइंड में स्टोर हो रहा है सब ज्ञान. सिक्स सेंस डम, फाइव सेंसेस फुल एक्टिव. शिव सूत्र से ज्ञानम बंधना, बंध, बंद करता है ज्ञान आपका. बंद मुक्त, ज्ञान कभी मुक्त नहीं कर सकता आपको. एक ही ज्ञान मुक्त करेगा आपको, स्वयं का ज्ञान. वो जो भीतर से आता है वो भी बाहर से आने वाला नहीं. Even the gyan that a guru gives from outside cannot liberate you, because what you're listening from a guru is your ears, your mind. खोपड़ी चल रहा है आपका उधर, वो कुछ काम का नहीं है. बाहर से सुनते हुए खोपड़ी जब बंद होए और दिल खुले, when your heart opens to that vibration that's coming from there, then कुछ होता है. That vibration touches here, your ज्ञान awakens from inside. ज्ञान कभी बाहर से नहीं आता. ये मिथ्या छोड़ दो अब. ये आदतें, you're not ready to give up your habits, but you want to go deeper. You are in your own philosophies, own belief systems. Right? No problem. You keep trying. There's no problem, because sometimes you have to try and get fed up of it. You have to get fed up of all the wisdom one day. Those who are attentive in satsangs, they can never get fed up, because they are not listening to words. If you're listening to words, one day you'll get fed up. You'll get bored with it. You'll say, कब तक सुनना है सत्संग? Till when will I hear it? You can hear it for eternity also, but there is a way to hear it. Then you are in communion. Then something is happening. But if your ears are only active, if your mind is active, then one day you'll get bored. Bored or tired means that whole jnana has not benefited you. It has made you tired, ulta. Why? Ears are open. Only these five senses are open. You're listening. विवेक नहीं है वहां पे, अवेयरनेस नहीं है वहां पे. अवेयरनेस है तो मन एकदम निश्चल हो जाता है. When I'm talking right now, a lot of things are happening. If you are aware, you can feel it. Because whatever I'm saying will make you still if you are catching my words through awareness. Then what has to happen is then the satsang is successful. That is why some benefit, some don't benefit. And I'm telling you directly the secrets only. Nobody will tell you these things. Where it is. Straight where it is. That is why I tell all these kind of moments are opportunities where you can have a blast if you want. You know, you can explode if there is a right frame of mind. So see, some people keep exploding in these retreats and all that. They can't retain themselves. Constantly tearful and the heart is exploding, body is shaking, kriya is happening. Why? Is some special grace coming to them? Then your Shiva is partial. Then Arunachala is partial. Then he's doing partiality. Some people is favoring, some is not doing. It is not about her. He is giving full blown, but who's there to attune to it? Not just in Arunachala, here also, because Arunachala is not limited to a space. Arunachala is the self only. That self only is here shining from here. It can happen. So that habit, that's why this webinar, what I told, do it seriously. All those who have done it, do it till Saturday. Do it on your own. If you want, take help on that. Listen to the recording again and again. And listen, spend time with attentiveness. Don't be in a hurry to finish off things and then your attitude should never be like that because nothing is going to happen then. If you have missed it, then now you're listening. Now do it in that manner. 2 hours webinar, yesterday what we did, take it out separately. Yesterday also, if you do it, fine. But do the full webinar. That is the foundation. And yesterday what we did is very powerful. Sit with it. You'll explode. That is how you create your own Shaktipat. You are Parabhairava. What does he say? You are Parabhairava. You create your own Shaktipat. You create your own grace whenever you want, if you want. If you do not want, that is fine. He will do it. Then wait for him to do it. When you are free from your concepts, when you are free from all your so called worldly responsibilities and your priorities in this world, then he will do it whenever the time is right. But if you say no, you are the one who's going to, then right now you can do it. For that, everybody cannot do it. Because first that idea has to go Parabhairava is outside. How am I Parabhairava? Those who have done these programs, they will understand it. How am I that? Not that. Yesterday is what we had discussed. All the this webinar was all about that, right? From the self, I am the light. I illuminate my whole life. I come out, I go in all the time. Like I asked that question, where are you right now? Where are you right now? Are you in the body? Are you out of the body? Are you in this kosha? In that kosha? Where are you? Become aware. You, the Parabhairava, can move in and out. Pull it back. You can go towards the self. You can be just the illumination there. Pull it out. Bring it to the body. and move in your body. Go out of the body, around you, and that's your karma. You go about doing your work. Who's doing it? Where is the God? You are only that God. Because if you come out only, there is some God outside. If you want to go to the temple, there is a temple outside. Until your light comes to the physical body, can you go to the temple? If your light does not come here, till this, body cannot illuminate, body cannot move. Prana has to come till here. And who's illuminating that prana? You cannot illuminate it. You means I, the ego, cannot do it. I feel I am using my body. But you are using the body after you wake up, right? Can you use your body while sleeping? Then who's waking you up? You are not waking yourself. Some light is waking up. You are only that light. So that has to be activated. How am I this light? That is the webinar about. Start realizing how am I that light? And then keep moving in and out. That you have to keep moving again and again because that's the practice about. I am Parabhairava. I create my own Shaktipat. I create my own grace. Then you will be able to create it once you get the whole grip by practice. Then whenever you want, you can have deeper experiences. You can go into samadhi and be aware in the samadhi and have Shaktipat there, attune with the grace there. Or if you're out, your light is illuminating everything that is out. Whatever you're looking, jyoti, through your eyes. There is a light passing through your eyes. Without this jyoti, you can't see. इसलिए बोलते हैं आंखों की ज्योति. There is a constant light wherever you're looking, your light of illumination. The same light inside when it is, yesterday we discussed, that only illuminates your swapna, your dreams, your thoughts, your imagination, vikalpas. Who's illuminating that? Your light only. When that light comes out is what you're seeing. You can't see otherwise. That jyoti goes. Eyes are not seeing, please. A blind man also has eyes. Remember this. The jyoti which is there, the light that illumines, the jyoti only goes out. The light only goes out through your ears. That light is able to catch it. What you call as hearing. If you are attentive very carefully, whatever you're listening to is getting blessed. Your jyoti is going and touching that. That illumines. Whatever you look illumines. But you must have that look, not a dead look. If you don't activate this, what we did in the webinar, then it's a dead look. उसमें दम नहीं है. How does the guru do Shaktipat by Drishti? How do you think he does? You must have heard about it, right? Drishti Shaktipat. This is by a look. That look has to have that presence. He is aware. And a sankalpa is added to it. That's all. It happens. स्पर्श दीक्षा कैसा होता है? By touch. The touch has to have that vibration. How can you have vibration till you are not aware of that light only this? Who is moving this hand? I am moving my hand. Oh, हो गया. The light in me moves everything. So that yesterday's webinar is important. Practice and activate that thing. Then further you will be able to do all the deeper ones very easily. We have an opportunity for the next few months. So then the intensive can really become intensive. If you don't do it, then it's not intensive. It will be just another picnic. So whenever you get time, and that's upon you. You cannot force or anything like that. That's completely upon you. अंदर से इच्छा आ रही है, grace है. Be grateful to it that you are able to do consistently. If you are able to do your practices consistently, if you are able to attain in whatever way. Able to attain मतलब उसके लिए भी बहाने हैं लोगों के पास. मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है, मेरे पास पैसा नहीं है मेरे पास, ये नहीं है मेरे पास, वो नहीं है, आई डोंट हैव दिस, ऑल एक्सक्यूजेस। इच्छा रही ना, एवरीथिंग विल बी बंदोबस्त हो जाता है सब। एवरीथिंग इज टेकन केयर ऑफ, टाइम वाइम सब बंदोबस्त हो जाता है। दैट इज कृपा। हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर देयर who are able to do anything and everything without any excuse? Grace is working with you. Whatever you wish, it will just happen. Otherwise, there'll be so many obstacles, this and that, and this and that. And you'll remain there grumbling, complaining, frustrated, wanting things your way. वो जिद एक है बहुत बड़ा, the stubbornness. I want it my way. You will sit with your ways. You have seen so many people in webinars. Something or the other people will tell. ऐसा करे तो कैसा, वैसा करे तो कैसे, परसों करे तो कैसे, और can I have the recordings next month? Can I have it in November? अरे no no no, I have a lot of problems. I have this problem. Problem is your head only. If it has to happen to you, it will happen somewhere or the other way. But you should have that urge for it to happen. और अंदर से urge ही नहीं है, hundreds of problems will come in front of you. If the intent is very deep, you will see everything happening in your life, just happening. Effortlessly it will happen. That's grace. So who's giving rise to that grace? You are Parabhairava. That intense Tivra ichha which is there, if you create, you only generate your own grace. Grace doesn't come from outside. You do it. That is what we are learning here. See, these are all different teachings. You will not be able to adjust because pura jindagi we have heard something else. So many of us are still programmed in that only. That is why I send them away. When they are doing too many this sadhana, that sadhana, they are all messed up. I say you go and do that. वो बाह्यमुखी बहुत अच्छा लगता है आपको, करो. We should not mix up all these things. Because here I am talking complete subjective. There you go, it will be objective. So you feel no, if I do many sadhana from here, from there, something is going to happen. Nothing. खिचड़ी बन जाएगा तुम्हारा. दिशा ही नहीं मिलेगा. One pull that side, one pull this side. Settle down with someone. Somewhere. यहाँ तो यहाँ, वहां तो वहां. Settle down. बढ़ो आगे तो बढ़ो. खिचड़ी मत बनाना. I'm telling you. Especially don't mix teachers. You will screw it up. You might think it is beneficial, but I know the catches. I know the catches because I used to follow multiple gurus. I know it. Because something or the other will keep on conflicting you. This or that, or this or that. And most of these things happen subconsciously. You will consciously also you don't know. Consciously you think you are doing something divine. So when in retreat, when people talk, I come to know this is the pollution, contaminated, seeing too many things from here and there. Because they are talking that language, I can catch it immediately. They are not ready to give up concepts. I am talking on a different level here. And they'll sit and do all that meditation. In the end, they will ask such a stupid question, which is coming from some practice that they're doing, or opposite, objective practice they're doing there. And that question only you can find out. Oh, this belongs to this particular philosophy or teaching. ये खिचड़ी बन रहा है इसका अंदर. So it's very difficult if you go in multiple directions. When you come to Arunachala, it's a different. Ramana's method is completely different. It is very subjective. You follow Ramana and you follow another guru and you see, you will never understand what Ramana is telling. Because all others are in a different zone. Then when you come to Arunachala Tattva, it's purely subjective. Objective वहां कर ही नहीं सकता काम. I have studied all this. I know the flaws. I'm still seeing people how they are caught up. Here. दैट इज वाई से यू मस्ट हैव ट्रस्ट इन whomever यू आर लिसनिंग टू। ये सब डायलॉग उसलिए वो अच्छा होता है। यहाँ तो नहीं है ना, गुरु शिष्य परंपरा नहीं। इन अदर परंपराज यू गो, एक स्ट्रिक्ट ओबीडियंस बन जाता है आपका। यू विल बिकम लाइक अ स्लेव देयर। गुड, यू हैव टू बिकम गुरु वाक्यम परम वाक्यम। फिर स्लेव, नथिंग, हिलोगे भी नहीं। जो सुना, यू विल जस्ट लिसन एंड फॉलो इट। गुड इट इज। दैट इज वाई दी सिस्टम्स आर मेड, गुरु वाक्यम परम वाक्यम, गुरु शिष्य। वहां पे डिसिप्लिन रहता है ना, यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू। यहाँ पे मनमानी चलता है। ये क्या, तो टीचर हमारा है, वो मेंटर हमारा, मेंटर बोल के क्या तो पेलते रहता है। थोड़ा चल टेक्निक लेके थोड़ा ट्राई करेंगे इसके अंदर, वो थोड़ा हमारे वो फेवरेट मेडिटेशन के अंदर इसका भी थोड़ा घुसा लेंगे और देखेंगे कैसा होता है। समथिंग खिचड़ी बन जाएगा, मैं बोल रहा हूँ। इट विल नॉट वर्क, बिकॉज आई नो ऑल योर मेडिटेशन वेरी ऑब्जेक्टिव दे आर। दे विल टेक यू इन अ डिफरेंट डायरेक्शन। यू विल नॉट अंडरस्टैंड ऑल्सो व्हाट वी आर टेलिंग हियर। क्या, जिस पर है ग्रेस है, who has to realize, they will realize some or the other way. The otherwise, their own heads will make them do hundreds of things and then remain confused. This is how the whole thing works. It simplifies. This path means as you are coming close to the self, ये सब एक 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 हट जाता है। यहाँ ऐसा भर पर नहीं आता। You are leaving everything, everything, everything. Last को ये एक concept बचेगा आपके पास. What we are talking here, one concept. This also you have to ditch one day. Awareness is the last thing that you have, and you have to ditch the awareness. I told in yesterday's webinar, you have to go beyond intellect. यहाँ इंटेलेक्ट छोड़ो, मन छोड़ो, प्राण शरीर ही नहीं छूट रहा। यू सो obsessed with these things of the body, of our energies. माइंड तो छूटता ही नहीं, माइंड में तो पूरा कचड़ा भरा हुआ है, सारे कॉन्सेप्ट, सारे टेक्निक्स, हंड्रेड्स ऑफ थिंग्स आर स्टोर्ड हियर। ये छूटा नहीं, कहाँ ज्ञानमय कोश, और कहाँ उसके ऊपर छोड़ के जाने की बात हो रही है। यू सी वेयर द होल थिंग इज। यू कैनॉट स्टेबलाइज योर सेल्फ इन ज्ञानमय कोशा जब तक ये मन का कचड़ा साफ नहीं होता। निर्मल मन होने के बाद ऑटोमेटिकली एनर्जी विल बी देयर इन ज्ञानमय कोशा। नीचे कचड़ा रहा तो दैट लाइट विल बी पुल्ड हियर ओनली। कचड़ा मीन्स आई एम कॉलिंग योर कॉन्सेप्ट, टेक्निक, दिस दैट, मेथड्स, हंड्रेड्स ऑफ थिंग्स दैट यू हैव लोडेड विथ। आएगा ऐसा बंटवारा होएगा, एंड यू विल रिमेन in that case. This path is not going to help you. Till here it will help you. Yeah, abhi what we are doing till here, whatever we have done in this 2 3 years, it will help you. But it will not help you now further. Towards level 3 it will never help you. You cannot evolve. You'll see stuckness will come, गाड़ी उधर ही रुक जाएगी उधर। Then don't blame me, क्यों आ रहा है, you don't listen. तो आप सबको अपना ही फॉर्मूला आजमाना है, करो फिर, ट्राई करो। Just try and see what will happen. So, for alignment, grace, what we are telling, first of all, understand these things very clear. एक जगह में बैठ के उसका पूरा बोध, तत्व बोध ले लो, खुलासा हो जाओ, खिल जाओ, खत्म। देन डोंट रन बिहाइंड ऑल दिस टीचिंग्स अगेन। ये फिलोसफी वो सब सब्सक्राइब्ड, हंड्रेड्स ऑफ गुरुज, व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप्स, इधर से आ रहा है, उधर से आ रहा है। वो पुराने कुछ टीचिंग्स आ रहे हैं, नए कुछ टीचिंग्स आ रहे हैं, नए इन्वेस्टेड टीचिंग्स आ रहे हैं, फेसबुक पे आ रहा है, उधर से आ रहा है। You're reading that, then you are getting confused, and then you come, भैया ये कैसे होता है, मुझे मत पूछो यार, तुम तुम्हारा फिलोसफी लेके बैठो, उसमें क्यों खिचड़ी में जाना है। और यू गो एंड आस्क मी अबाउट सम ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस अगेन, अबाउट दिस यंत्र। भैया आई वांटेड टू, अरे यंत्र को मारो गोली, मैं उसे बम से उड़ा रहा हूँ तुम्हारा यंत्र को, और तुम वो यंत्र में इंटरेस्ट लेके बैठे हो। जब तक बम से नहीं उड़ाओगे ये सब चीजें, ये जाएगा नहीं। one person did very nice from the US who had come. He brought all the yantras, tantras, everything, and Narmada में बहा दिया उन्होंने। Nobody told him. Inside, he felt like, not a one place, 2 3 places he had gone, collected all over. Now it is a boja. What to do with it? He said, I'm feeling heavy, heavy, heavy. I had something. I don't know what. I said, then what are you going to do with it? Oh, I'm going to uh, offer it to Narmada. I said, good. That's a nice attitude when you say offer it. You're not throwing it away. Come on. Because those instruments have helped you, and now the help is over. God gave it to me. I'm giving it back to God. Good attitude. Brilliant. ये भाव है, तिरस्कार भी नहीं है. दिस इज एवोल्यूशन. आपका दिया, आपको अर्पित. You gave it, here is back. I offer it back to you. Offer it back to you. So everything is like that. So many gurus come in my life. God gave this guru to me. But when I evolved beyond it, thank you so much. This teacher came. In your schools, so many teachers came and went. You can always have gratitude. Because you learned in the school only, you're sitting here, you're able to understand language. Everybody has played their part. This is the approach we must have. तिरस्कार नहीं कर रहे किसी का. We are having enough buddhi to understand कि कब क्या use करना है. You cannot sit with everybody. Do you sit with your school teachers, in university teachers right now also? Do you study those books also? I have to be updated. Engineering classes, medical classes, school का geography, history. I have to have. Do you read it? अभी कचड़ा है तुम्हारे लिए. Bhugol, what biology and your geography and history and your civics and all that. What are you going to do with it? That time it was needed. Now you don't need it. What Nityananda says, when you go to the second standard, you don't need the books of the first standard. Simple. हमको इतनी सी बात समझ नहीं आता. हमको पूरा भंडारा लेके घूमना है, पूरा भंडार लेके घूमना है. So this gentleman came and he पूरा भंडार बहा दिया. Wow, I said. और वो खुद ही बोल रहे हैं हल्का हल्का लग रहा है. लगेगा ही. लगेगा ही, क्यों नहीं लगेगा. Your old beliefs, the clarity is not there. Because clarity is not there, you're scared. Clarity comes, you'll understand it. You live in beliefs, you're always scared. ये ऐसा कैसा करे, वैसा कैसा करे. And I am giving you clarity here. I am not giving, I am teaching you about awareness. Awareness is clarity. ये जब तक मंद बुद्धि है, ऐसे सब मंद कामों में फंसे रहेंगे हम. मंद बुद्धि मीन्स नॉट ओपन. दिस बुद्धि इज नॉट ओपनिंग ओनली. विवेक जागृति नहीं हो रहा है. तो कॉन्सेप्ट लेके बैठो. शिव ने दिया है. शिवा इज टेलिंग राइट वेरी क्लियरली, ये मंत्र यंत्र तंत्र किसके लिए है? मंद बुद्धियों के लिए. ही इज टेलिंग लाउडली. ही इज नॉट टेलिंग आई हैव ओनली मेड इट लाउड. ही इज टेलिंग वेरी सॉफ्टली इन सम कॉर्नर ऑफ विज्ञान वैरव तंत्र, जो किसी ने सुना भी नहीं है. आई एम ट्राइंग टू मेक इट लाउड. Probably he wants to make it loud. That is why I'm making it loud. Otherwise, you'll not understand what is further. Concept loss zone है. और काहे का इतना concepts के साथ हमारा obsession. It is coming because you feel these things, beliefs are your security. Why are you holding all this knowledge, all these things to you? Because you feel it's your security. कहीं तो ये काम आएगा. कुछ काम नहीं आएगा. They are as good as the clothes lying in your wardrobe, outdated, outsized, but you're still kept. One day it will be helpful for you. That day will never come. You don't want to donate it also. You don't want to burn it up also. Clutter in your wardrobe. It's so heavy. When you open your wardrobe, you only feel heavy. Oh my God, what is this? And confused ऊपर से ये कौन सा क्या करे. तो वो सब साफ करके देखो जो चाहिए. बेसिक थिंग्स यू कीप. सो इजी इट इज. सो वी ओनली कीप आवरसेल्फ वेरी हैवी. इसकी वजह से वी मिस आउट दैट ग्रेस. एंड देन वी से हमारा से नहीं होता. कैसे करे शक्तिपात वगैरह. ग्रेस कैसे हो. वही करेगा जो करे. ठीक है, दे दो. फिर वार्डरोब भर के रखो. वो जब देना है तब देगा. इस जन्म में नहीं, कहीं और जन्म में. जब ये वासना छूटेगी ना, then this vasana goes, then slowly grace will start rising अपने आप. Or you wake up, you remove these vasanas, You let go and throw this clutter, and you invite grace. You are Parabhairava. You create Shaktipat. You create the grace in your life whenever you want it, if you like it. If you do not want, it's okay. He will do it. Such beautiful saying, simple Kashmir Shaivism. So first of all, let us understand who Shiva is. First of all, remove all those wrong conception about this Shiva. Who Shiva is also wrong. Word wrong. I used word. Let us understand who Shiva is नहीं. Let us understand what Shiva is. हाँ अब आ गया करेक्ट. हु बोला तो पर्सनालिटी होता है. व्हाट बोला तो तत्व हो गया. व्हाट इज दिस तत्व? आई गेटिंग इट. नाउ इट इज genderless, conceptless, formless, attributeless. When you say what it is, who it is means suddenly एक image will pop in your head. Who is the Shiva? आया. And that is not Shiva. उपनिषद चीख चीख के कहला रहे. Upanishads are talking about it. What is Shiva? Upanishads doesn't talk anything about any god. We are all dealing with Upanishad because it is the highest and last teaching. उसके Upanishad समझ लिए तो Upanishad छूट जाता है. That is the final teaching you will have. शास्त्र ज्ञान, शास्त्र वासना. Last Upanishads is your concept that you are holding about the self, Atman, Brahman, Parabrahman, Parabhairava. एक दिन ये सब भी विस्फोट हो जाता है. आपका परभैरव भी चला जाता है. परब्रह्मन भी उड़ जाता है. It has to go. They are all concepts again. But they are the highest concept. वो छोड़ो highest concept. Lowest concept हम छोड़ नहीं पा रहे. You have to come to only the Upanishad concepts now. Leave everything else. Purana concepts and all that. Purana हो गया. So if you are stuck in Puranas, Ayyo my Rama, Ayyo my Krishna, difficult. That is not this zone. Your still work is there. Work in progress. You have to rise above it. And the day you understand this simple tattva, what I am telling you, simple source it is. इसी को नाम रूप दिया गया. Name and form has been given for this only what I am talking. And that has complicated the whole thing. Name and forms. So you can simply understand it with a refined intellect, what we are talking here, and understand what is Shiva consciousness, what is Shakti consciousness. Or you can sit with a Lahiri, with all the pathas, and go a wrong cut, long route. We must first get rid of all this. And I see some of us are here also sitting with all that stuff. छूटता नहीं है आदत. तो छूटता नहीं है तो आप उठ भी नहीं पाओगे. ये सब चीजें what I am telling is you have to go into a conceptless zone. Mind will become so empty when everything is given. Nothing else is left. You sit, you are in awareness. ये सब हट गया. Hundreds of teachings, everybody is gone. You send them home. You are at home. So in that state only you can evolve. Very easily you can evolve. You can evolve. You are evolving in that state. That state is a evolution state. It's a evolved state. So when you remove these ignorances, the self simply shines out. That's all. There is no need to chase this self. Self-realization. There is nothing to go and attain it. It is here, but you can't see it because all this kachada is there. You keep throwing this. So what is your sadhana? To throw this. Discard, heal, release, let go. Khatam, everything, one by one, finish off. Ties with the whole world. People, places, things, सबके साथ निपटा करो. बाहर से रहो हंसते हाय हेलो करते बट अंदर से ऑल कट. कट मीन्स हील्ड. Karmic debt healed. There will be no urge to go and catch somebody or not allow, refuse anybody to go from your life. आया गया चलते रहता है. You're healed. No clinging to anybody. But you are in the world. Free. With this freeness, now you're in awareness. Enough time. Now nobody can tell you. बहाने बोल नहीं सकते हो आप. ये बहाना वो बहाना बहाने. I'm telling you, it's your creation. Everything, including people who complain about I don't have money. You are a believer of lack. I am teaching you abundance. You are a believer of lack. तुम्हारे रोम रोम में लैक भरा हुआ है. आई डोंट डिजर्व इट का मंत्र भरा हुआ है. आई डोंट हैव इट का मंत्र भरा हुआ है. आई एम नॉट केपेबल ऑफ इट भरा हुआ है. आई एम अनलकी भरा हुआ है. लाइफ हैज नॉट बीन काइंड विथ मी. आई हैव बीन बॉर्न लाइक दिस. आई डोंट डिजर्व दिस एनीथिंग. आई डोंट डिजर्व लव. I deserve don't deserve good things. I don't deserve spiritual evolution. How low am I? I look at everybody around us, very advanced people. मेरा ऐसे ही है कहानी. बैठो फिर वही वही मंत्र चलाते रहो अंदर. उधर ही लटके रहोगे. I am teaching abundance to feel it in every cell, DNA, what you want. Regularly program it and it will change. Who's the barrier? I am only my barrier. And I tell, वो नहीं होता ये नहीं होता opportunity नहीं मिलता. How lucky these people are, they go to retreat. They are lucky because they know how to be lucky. You don't know yet. You don't want to be lucky. You have hundreds of reasons to give, excuses to give. That is the laziness in you. That is not your karma. That is not your so called fate. That is the laziness in you. You don't want to change. You refuse to change your own energies. You refuse to change your perspective. देखो ना ये सब कचड़ा छोड़ो बोल रहे छोड़ नहीं पा रहे कॉन्सेप्ट्स. वो कहाँ छोड़ेंगे. वेरी डिफिकल्ट. इसलिए यू हैव टू पे अटेंशन ऑफ व्हाट इज बीइंग टोल्ड. यू हैव टू रिफ्लेक्ट. ओ somebody is telling I do. नहीं मैं बोल रहा हूँ इसलिए मत करो. रिफ्लेक्ट एंड सी ना. थोड़ा ध्यान से देखो. इस चीज को समझ में आएगा. Why the hell am I sitting with all this, you will say. This unworthiness, unlack, this fear, this doubt, this gloom, मायूसी लेके घूमना. Who has created? You only have created. Your old programs, refusal to let go. I will not heal. I will not release. Then sit with it. My parents were like that. My household is like that. My family is like that. My tradition is like that. मेरा हालात ऐसा है. हालात था. बचपन था. It's all gone. Now, now you're awakened or not? If you're awakened, then change. So it is all on you instead of blaming anything out there. You want anything in life, you have to create your perspective of worthiness towards it, including this spirituality. Worthiness. हालात कैसे भी मुश्किल हो, you vibrate in that state. I am this. I am abundant. I am illuminated. I am fully awakened. I am fully aware. I have attained this goal. Go in that and create the vibration. You will see सब एक काम नहीं जो अटकन अटकन ओ ये excuses what you are giving it will start opening up. You are only your vibration is the barrier. It is not coming from outside. So all these excuses, I keep getting lot of these kind of excuses. Then you're not got the point. और जब opportunity you don't do that. Simple so many satsangs we teach that. Simple webinars. नहीं हमको वेबिनार भी नहीं करना है. सत्संग देखते हैं टाइम मिला तो कैसे है. वो भी टाइम मिला तो उसके अंदर मेरे को खिचड़ी भी खाना है. सलाद भी खाना है. लेटना भी है खटिया पे. क्या होगा फिर. You become apt, everything in life will become apt. You become clumsy, clumsy, lousy, life will behave exactly that way with you. Your energy is what you are. That is what the result you will get. Simple. If it is tough, do the programming. एक एक महीना करो, 21 days healing and all we are done. करना है तो कर सकते हैं, उसमें भाग नहीं लेना है अपने को, करना नहीं, वी डोंट डू एनीथिंग, बट रिजल्ट वी वांट, हाउ इज दैट गोइंग टू बीकम? डिफिकल्टीज बहुत है, ऑब्स्टेकल्स बहुत है, कहाँ से आया है? आपका ही कर्म है डिफिकल्टी, so you only have to get rid of it, nobody else can get rid of it. So coming back to the point, what I said is, when these things happen, this grace happens, this grace is generated by you only. Don't wait for some god to give you grace. Today I put that Ramana's quote, right, where he's telling that outer grace that you take from somewhere, that is not going to purify you. Blessings and all you keep taking, so that is all mithya. When you say, one, I'll take some blessings, I'll get purified, I'll get some grace from somebody, that only enhances you, it awakens your buddhi, it channelizes you in certain way to make you work and earn your own grace. They lead you to that, they don't directly give you grace, they cannot purify you. See, Ramana said others blessings cannot purify you, बट हमारा फीलिंग ऐसा है कि इनका ये प्यूरिटी हो जाता है, उनका प्यूरिटी नहीं होता है, उनके सानिध्य में, व्हेन यू सेड योर भाव स्टार्ट्स राइजिंग फ्रॉम विद इन, योर भाव स्टार्ट्स, you know, expanding, your kosha starts vibrating by looking at someone or being in somebody's presence, they become a conductor to it, but you do it. Now if you are not aligned with that person, nothing is going to happen. If you don't believe in that Mahatma, or let's say you are going and sitting there, oh, some great Mahatma, I'm going there, and you are waiting for that Mahatma to come, and you are already feeling the vibes, holy vibes. Then somebody comes and whispers, he is a fraud, huh? What will happen? When he comes and sits, you'll have a different look towards him. You'll be staring at him, but bhav, bhakti sab gaya. Who did it? That Mahatma did it or you did it? Your vibration. Then you'll say, "Arey yaar, simply I came here, wasted my time." But just now you were vibrating, even though he was a fraud. And your friend will ask you, what happened? Why you're sitting mood off? Mood off हो गया ना? I am told he is a fraud. Who fraud? That person. Arey, it is not that person. That another person who's sitting behind him is talking about that, not this person. Ah, vibration बढ़ गया और. So who is doing it? Mahatma is doing it or you are doing it? You are a Parabhairava. You create your own Shaktipat. You create your own grace. Your भाव जैसा है उसके हिसाब से you get benefit. You believe in Arunachala, you will have something. Now, if you come for the retreat and I tell you it was all a joke, what will happen to you? You must understand everything is your own vibration. What you believe, what you feel, that is the truth. Whatever you believe, that is the truth. If you ask me what is the truth, what you believe, I'll tell. That is the truth. Because you will manifest that truth in your life. It is not on what the real truth is. It is on what you feel about that truth, which is going to manifest. You talk that Shiva is consciousness, he will say, okay, consciousness. Oh, Shiva is a Jatadhari person who's sitting there. Okay, he's that. Whatever you believe, you will manifest that way. So, what is the truth then? Somebody is telling me this, somebody is that, you investigate. That is what we are telling you. Investigate. Become aware. Consciously work and find out the truths. What is the truth? You will come to know what the truth is. Okay, so today's was a random, just what we are talking random. Random, but to the point only. Today we are talking about the grace, how we create the grace. Like I create my grace, I have on my own Shaktipat. Same way, I heal myself. Healing, where does it happen? Is any healer doing anything? Healer is your contribution. You sit aligned, you listen to something, and you start vibrating because you have struck a chord. That is if you want to do it. If you do not do it, it will not happen. Let's say you are sitting in that program and you are not listening, you went to sleep. Healing will not happen, though the great healer is sitting there. So ultimately, we have to understand it's our own journey. We take responsibility and we decide. And today, another thing that I told is this change of approach, the change of perspective based on this webinar, what we did. Make sure you attune into that. If you want speedily growth, you will see yesterday's webinar, whoever attended properly, you'll see how powerful it is because the approach is changed. And the other is giving up of concepts. वो अभी तक आया नहीं अंदर. We did योग वशिष्ठ, we did so many programs, so many years, but वो गया नहीं. अभी भी बहुत सारा concepts भरा हुआ है. Pay attention to those concepts, and whenever the time you feel is right, destroy your concepts with your own Shakti, with your own grace. No other questions, right? Okay. So we'll end this session with a small prayer. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudayachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May we all be blessed. May we all evolve. May we all be free. Arunachala Shiva.